Good morning, afternoon, evening, whichever time that you watch this video. My name is Bo Bynum. This is Life Talk. This is a show where talk about life, anything. Um, that's just the premise of the show. Today, today I want to talk about people. You know, um, there's many different types of people. Um, sizes, shapes, colors, attitudes, getting hot, big, small, cold, intelligent, dummy. Oh, excuse me. Somebody just peeled around the corner. Boy, they better hope to God don't nobody ever come down the street while these kids is outside and hit one of these children. You can, if that does so happen, I will kill somebody. And you can use that in court against me. I will proudly say, goddamn right, I said it. Learn how to drive around these kids, man. That's you come around the corner balling and sometimes I skip subjects too, so it might not even be about what I said. But you kids be outside, they shouldn't have to worry about um speeding down the residential neighborhoods, and you know it's taking a child from somebody's family because of your impatientness and recklessness is not cool at all. I have no That's my opinion. I don't care what nobody say. That ain't cool. You need to stop. You come down streets like this and you got kids outside playing, you need to slow your ass the fuck down. If you're going through a residential neighborhood that got kids out there, you need to slow the fuck down. Period. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. No, none of that. Because you take somebody's child because of your retardedness, excuse me, lack of better words, for your stupidness, whatever happened to you, bruh. Or ma'am, whichever one. It's not limited to one demographic, is everything. Um, but I've been fortunate um to run into, as of lately, a couple of real good people. Nowadays the mantra of people is whatever I can get. You know, um, it's no more real friends. Like, it's more so what somebody can do for you instead of you actually being somebody's friend. You know what I mean? That's the type of person I am. I'm an actual friend. I'm gonna come chill, be like, yo, you know what I mean? I don't care what's going on in your life. If you fall down by the wayside, you start doing drugs or you start fucking whatever. I ain't leaving. That's life. Things happen. You know what I mean? And I've been fortunate to have a few people like that um in my circle. And I'm also that type of person, um, dealing with addiction. Um, it's difficult. It's hard to stop, but it can be done. Of course, proof right here. But also, you have to understand that it's gonna take a while for you to get back to the person that you were, and you might not never get back there. Um, you know, uh, So, to all the people with fighting addiction, it is an uphill battle, and it's the hardest battle you going. My um old friend told me, this the hardest fight of your life because you fighting for your life. And that was a true statement. So, it ain't gonna be easy. It's not gonna be overnight. It ain't gonna be in 1 or 2 years. It ain't gonna be in 3 or 4 years. It's gonna take a while for you to get that crap out of your system. I'm 43. I stopped messing around when I was like 30, like 33, 34, something like that. Because I moved out of state, and I had started to dabble here, but then I had my little dude, and I was like, nah, I ain't trying to go back down that road. You know what I mean? It takes a while, and it takes courage, it takes strength, it takes for you to change your mind in the way that your mind pattern thinks. It takes for you to change the places that you go. Some people you might be around be a trigger. It might be females that might trigger you, and dudes for females, you know what I mean, to want to whatever. But it can be conquered. And I'm proof of that. And if by any chance anybody that's dealing with addiction that needs help or needs somebody to talk to, leave me a message. And I will get back with you as soon as I can. I'm big on helping people, and that's something that one of my strengths are. Being able to listen and actually understand what you're saying, and giving opinions, not advice, but opinions that may help you. That's up to you to use them or whatever, but it is what it is. Okay, now let me go back to people. So, you know, I've been fortunate enough to run into some good people, as of lately. And, it feels good when you can just be. Like, you don't have to don't nobody want nothing. You know what I mean? They just want you to be around. You know what I mean? I ain't had that feeling in a real long time, and that would have been bad. And I'm getting that now, and that's cool. You know what I mean? Um, you have to beware of the people that are sent to drain you, to cause you havoc and uh, distress. The people that don't have your best interests in mind. Um, it's a lot of different. It's a lot of different. Uh, what's the word? A lot of different people, in different categories that can be used to take away from you, not to help you build or to be on the same level from you. And there's a lot of people out here that just want to be where you at, what you have, and don't care about you. They care about themselves surpassing you or being better than you, which is stupid, because that's the problem with life right now anyway, is that you know everybody's trying to pull the other man down for them to get on top, instead of helping everybody build a fucking ladder and everybody climb to the top, and the people that's weak help pull them up to the top. You know what I mean? The people that's struggling, giving them good words and guiding them to get to the top. It ain't none of that. Everybody want everybody want to see you fail, or be miserable, and to have something to talk about. You know what I mean? You be the topic of people's, and those the people's, y'all ain't shit. And I'm talking to every last person walking this earth that is like that, man, woman, I don't care. You ain't shit. You the problem. Just so you can have something to come out your mouth with to down another person or to diss somebody. First, before you talk about somebody, try to help them first. And then if they don't accept your help, then you can have your opinion. But a lot of people just see people in regardless of what situation they're in. Oh, look, yeah, oh, look at what they doing. Oh, look, they ain't got this. Oh, they ain't do that. Oh, the fuck. So, everybody's life ain't the same. Nobody's life is the same. No one. There might be some similarities, but it's not the same. You don't know what people have been through in their life. You don't know what situations people have survived. You don't know, you just don't know. So for you to sit up there and be a judge, you're not a judge. Nobody's a judge. Your opinion is your opinion. It's like an asshole. Everybody got one. You know, the reason why the country and the people on this earth is so divided is because of that reason right there. The reason why humanity isn't strong and we weak is because of that right there. Because no one wants to nobody wants to help. They want you to help them, and that's it. You know, and that's not right at all. Um, you know, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody does something wrong. I don't care if you the goodiest goody two shoes ever. You done did something. Everybody. You done snuck out the house. You done snuck a boy in the house, or you done snuck a girl in the house, or you know what I mean? You done did something. Everybody. So nobody is perfect. Some people's situations are different than others. You know, some people have more than others. You know what I mean? So their life situation is going to be different from somebody who don't have nothing. And not having nothing don't mean that, you know, the parents didn't try all the time, or they just aren't they just aren't fortunate enough to have wealth, or um being well off, for lack of better words. And of course, it's going to be a difference in the people because of that. The way you're raised is going to be a difference. The things you expose your child to is going to make a difference. If you hate people, you're going to breed hate. You know what I mean? If you're a people person, your child can be a people person. You know what I mean? Like, it's many different variables and factors into what makes a person who they are. You know, and for the life of me, you know, us as humans and humanity, we need to get it together, because little do you know, you're being controlled subliminally, and it's obvious. You know, news dictates, news, TV shows, media outlets dictates the thoughts of people all day, every day. You can say, nah, I don't give a damn what you say. I'm telling you a truth. This shit is true. Use your own brain. That's what this is up here for. It's not the um if you don't control your brain gonna control you. And with them brainwashing and controlling you, you don't have control over your brain. So you better buckle down and get some type of control going on. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm glad that I run into good people, and you know, I done had my run-ins with you know, bad souls and, you know, miserable people and all that, you know. And I don't even if that's the case, you know, I still try to drop some little bit of positivity and, you know, try to get somebody to see that it's other alternatives than being miserable and sad and angry all the time. You know what I mean? That's help. People need to do that anyway. But the way that TV or the news got it set up, you scared to talk to a person because you think you're gonna get shot. That's what's that, or they're gonna stab you, they're gonna rob you, they're gonna kidnap you. Oh my God. You can get in a fight, they're gonna beat you up, they're gonna take your shit. That's not necessarily true. Now, shit like that does happen everywhere. But it's not everybody. And you can't lump everybody into the same category. There's different categories of people. You have to decipher for yourself what character traits is what. And just because you don't approve of character traits that might not appeal to you, don't mean that you gotta hate a person. That's, you know, that's uh you know, you have a choice. You have a choice to or not to. And if that's a person that you choose not to, don't diss them and downplay them and throw them under the bus and all that shit. Just don't fuck with them. You can say peace and keep it moving. You know what I mean? That shit is not hard. It ain't hard at all. You know, people don't want to help people do nothing. Everything that is done is for gain. It's not being done for it's not being done to help. It's being done for a purpose of gaining. You know, and that shit is sad. You know, if people would actually um take the blinders off their eyes, the plugs out their ears, and the veil from over their heart, the world would be a whole lot better than what it is right now. But the way it's set up now is this is what it is. You know, with the technology, I jump subjects, like I said. I'm sorry, but this is just me. And I told you it's real. It ain't no scripts. It won't be no editing or nothing. You get it raw to the grain as it comes out of my mouth. No corrections. No, you know, this is me. Either you love it or take it. Love me. You hate me. I, That's just simple and plain. Whether you don't like me, you don't like what I'm saying, hit the unsubscribe button or don't even subscribe to me. But I'm not going to hold my tongue and my opinions for nobody. How I feel is how I feel. Just like how you feel, that's how you feel. I'm not going to try to sway your opinions because everybody has the right to have their own thoughts. So, you know, I'm not gonna hate on you because you don't think the same as me. That's stupidity. And you will never learn if you don't have difference in your life. If everything the same, then you're not gonna grow. You're gonna be that same person with the same people that's doing the same thing. You know what I mean? Um, Damn, I forgot what I was at. Yeah, it be like that sometimes. Um, You know, I love people, and I hate not liking people. And if I don't like you, you done did something wrong. I don't just not like people. You know, I just don't. I don't not like people. I like people. So if I tell you I don't like you, it ain't just because of your appearance. You done did something. You act a certain way. That I mean, you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna sit up there and be like, man, I don't like your punk ass. I just ain't gonna say shit to you. That's just as easy to shut your mouth than it is to run it. Can't nobody make you nothing. Can't nobody make you speak. Can't nobody make you like them. Can't nobody make you nothing. You have free will. You're free to choose however you choose. But and I am a very opinionated person. Um it's gonna be some episodes that's gonna be very touchy, and a lot of people might not like what this topic is or what's being said, but it's not coming from a place of um bias, or it's truth. It's what is going on in life, what life has taught me and other people. You know, whether it I mean anything. Excuse me, I apologize. Um, so you know, just be mindful about me. I done not said I done went all around the world and back twice. So sometimes, well, I ain't gonna say sometimes, all the time, this is how I am. Like I might have one thing in my brain just pops up. Once it pops in my brain, I gotta let it out. Regardless of what I'm on, if something just pops in my head that I need to say, I'm gonna say it. So, and then a lot of times I lose track of what the fuck the real purpose of me doing this is, because I got other things that I think is important to be said, or you know, but just bear with me. Um, I'm one of the nicest people in the world. Um, but at that same time, I am not a pushover, and I don't play games. So take that for however you want to take it. I won't play games with you, and you damn sure ain't gonna play games with me. You know what I mean? If we cool and we play around, that's one thing. But if you think that you're better than me, smarter than me, um, have more than me, got more clout and all this, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I ain't greedy. I'm gonna have people who gonna be around me is gonna be the people that's gonna be around me, the people that I help. You know what I mean? I don't care what you do. Do your thing. You know what I mean? Make your money. Be prosperous. I ain't never been no hater. I've always been a congratulator. I ain't never been no CB in motherfucker, cop blocking, ever. I ain't never hated on a nigga for nothing. That's just not my DNA. I done been hated on, back turned on, talk shit about behind my back. Motherfucker won't talk shit in my face though. But I done been stabbed in my back, found out a lot of things, you know what I mean? That's still not gonna change me. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? But I you're not going to you're not gonna get a rise out of me. And if you do, you better be careful, because if you keep poking the bear, and the bear shoo you away, and you keep poking the bear, when he eats your ass, don't be like, oh, poor me. Nah, you should have shut your mouth, turned around, and walked away instead of being arrogant, running your mouth and feeling yourself. You know what I mean? That shit can get people hurt. You know what I mean? Like, you know, life ain't a game now, man. It wasn't a game. It wasn't a game in the 90s, and it's even more crazy now because it ain't no more fighting. It is not. Motherfuckers will kill you easy and with no problem. So be easy on, what you doing. Nobody's untouchable and things can happen to anybody. I don't care who you are, from the Pope to anybody. But I digress. I know I probably, like I said, I'd be all over the place, but it makes sense to me. You listen to what I'm saying, it'll make sense. We need to be more kind and more, getting to know, and helping humanity, because it's going down by the wayside like it is. The family structure is fucked up. Friends, that shit is fucked up. The internet, kids don't come outside and play. We used to be out, back in the 90s. If you was in the house, boy, that shit was like you was in the gas chamber. You be all at the window and shit, looking outside, want to go outside, see everybody outside having fun. Now it's hard to get these kids out of the house. It's hard. But anyway, like I was saying, thank you y'all for listening. Could you please share, subscribe, and like? I know it's gonna be an uphill battle for me because I don't have a following as of yet. I would like for people to leave comments and show ideas of things that they want talked about, and we can rock from there. But have a good day. Peace.